Hey, so this is the 55-gallon drum that you can get almost... Where can you get these now? It doesn't have to be on the camera.
You can find them on Facebook Marketplace. That's where I found them at. Luckily, I mean, we're in Houston. They have a guy that actually collects them.
Yeah.
And sells them.
So you can get these off of Facebook Marketplace. And they have some of them that already have the tops cut off. We opted not to get the top cut off. We opted to keep the top on, especially whenever we were using these to just store water. As we were getting more rainwater, and we had noticed that there were certain parts of the yard that were flooding more than others. We're still working on all of that. But essentially, all that we did for this spot, all that we had to do was open it up and let the rainwater come in. Now, as we are mosquitoes, as we continue to continuously improve what we have, we are realizing more and more the pump that we originally bought to help us get the water out does not work. So what me and Christian are going to do is we're going to end up cutting the top off of these and putting a removable lid that will have a mosquito net over it so that the mosquitoes can't go in and lay their larvae. The other product that we were using and that we have been using is a product called Dunk It, and you can get that from any of your local, what are they called? Like nursery, feed store. Sorry. You can get that from any of your local feed stores, and normally they have it back in the pest control area. But yeah, you can get these off of Facebook Marketplace. What are we doing now?
So let me squeeze in here for a minute. We'll take this.
You gotta squeeze it.
Alright. So, what I have here is Plant Juice by Elm Dirt. I just got this. They do not sponsor me. Wish they did, because it's some beautiful, beautiful stuff. I didn't believe in it at first. I had no idea what it was. I read into it, and basically it's a worm tea with alfalfa meal and kelp meal, but it has other stuff. It says derived from. I'm assuming it has other stuff. It doesn't say if it does or doesn't, but this has basically made all of my stuff just bloom overnight and just grow more overnight. As you can see, I have this fern here that I just planted, and you know, with the transplants, they always tend to get shocked, and they just get either wilted or whatever. All of my stuff here has been doing beautifully. My what are these called? Hearts of Jesus. They were all just one leaf. I have another one down there. They were all just one leaf, and this one is already growing a fourth one. This guy here, hydrangea, I just cut some of the blooms. But anyway, so what I do is I just get a bottle cap full of this, and you know what? I'm just gonna do it because I need to go and water my stuff in the back, or fertilize my stuff in the back. So I bought one of these little containers that you can find in any nursery. And look, I don't know if you can zoom into that, but it looks like it has a little strain of something. But I just do one cap full per liter. Oh, and then I have some rainwater that we collect, so I just fill it up with the rainwater. You want to leave some room for the air, and then just screw it back on. You can put anything really in these things. If you put any powder, you want to make sure it's like
dissolve.
Yeah, dissolve, but like super fine, kind of like powdered sugar. So if the powders that you have that you want to add in there isn't like that, I recommend you get a little grinder and do that. And then that's it. You just pump it up and then squirt it out. Uh-oh.
More pumps.
I'm gonna have to edit this.
You need to press the little lever.
Oh, there you go. And then that's it. You just water everything. So what I'm doing here, I'm doing the foliar fertilization, which I'm basically fertilizing the leaves of the plants, and they'll just absorb all this good stuff. Right now it is pretty late. It's like 11 something. But anyways, follow me. It's 11 something, but it's still pretty cool. So there's still some residual stuff. Some of my plants look a little shitty, but honestly it's because we have a lot of squirrels. This is my poblano pepper plant right here, and once I have a day off, maybe this weekend, I'll go ahead and I'll plant all my poblanos right here. But yeah, we have a lot of squirrels, and they like to just step on everything. So I'm kind of embarrassed now, but I built this whole area. I put down the tarp, I put down the cardboard, then not the tarp, the landscaping fabric, and then the mulch, cedar mulch. But this was 3 years ago, so I need to do it again because the weeds have already came up. But I'm waiting for the hottest part of summer because it basically burns all the grass for me, and I can just torch it once it's dry. So take a look at my squash here. So I mean, the leaves, look at that. The leaves are humongous. You know, takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my hands and one leaf. The unfortunate thing is, yeah, anyways, this is just my squash. I have another squash down there. But the unfortunate thing is that I can't get rid of these leaf foot critters. I've put neem oil on them, and it looks like, you know, they keep coming back. But I did discover something. I went to some Chinese gardeners, and what they do is they make a chrysanthemum tea, and chrysanthemum has a chemical called perithion, and that basically is deadly to all insects, but it's still organic. It doesn't harm any animals, birds and stuff like that. But let's keep going. Oh man, I'm gonna need to create support for this bad boy because they're just going all over the place. They're just too heavy.
And all that this is gonna need is, we're doing string trellises this year. So if you see right here, there's a string going between the supports, and we'll just run the string down to the plant and help it aid in all of the heaviness. I'm sorry, I got bit by a mosquito earlier.
Mosquito?
Yeah, mosquito.
Hey, didn't we have 3 in here?
No, we had 2. 2 and a basil.
No, basil's back there with the
We had
tomatoes.
2 basil plants.
Hmm.
And then in this one, we have a watermelon and some marigold. So there's a watermelon here. And then there's another one right there where he's spraying. And in between them is more marigolds. Some pollinator flowers that haven't flowered yet.
Don't mind me, I'm just fertilizing my peppers.
He likes to fertilize the peppers.
So, look at these cucumbers. I planted these from seed last weekend. These are pickle bush. And I come over here once a week. These aren't pickle bush. These, okay, one is pickle bush, and then these are long something.
These are straights.
Straights, there you go. And let me get some here on my carrots. So, well, might as well show them the compost bin here. So I have, this compost bin is basically comprised of our rabbit poop and their alfalfa mix, because you know, their cage is just filled with alfalfa hay, and sometimes they don't eat it all, so it gets pushed on here, as well as grass clippings. I have some other projects that I had on here. I'm putting a little fertilizer on here because it has that mycorrhizae stuff on there. And also, see, I said other projects because I have I was growing some mushrooms. It worked. I just wanted to see if it worked, honestly, but it worked too well, and then I realized that I don't like mushrooms like that. So I stopped growing them. But you want to go behind, and then these are, oh man, I'm running out of water. These are the jalapenos. I'm just gonna open this up and just dump the rest right by the roots. So I don't know if I finished telling y'all about the tea, but chrysanthemum has a pyrethian that will kill the insects. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because the pyrethian itself is kind of pricey. I don't want to spend more than $40 on just one thing, basically. That's what I'm saying. But I think I'm gonna come back later and just spray all this stuff down with some neem oil. But as you can see on the plants, let's go back in the front. I got some more marigolds here. As you can see on the plants that I do have, very little of them, or actually I only saw one that had yellowing, but that one was because I purposefully neglected, because you know, I've been sick and whatnot. I just stopped coming out. But this plant juice helps with all that. This is going to be a sunflower patch. We have different kinds of sunflowers, so that's why they look a little different. We have teddy bear sunflowers, the giant ones. I don't know what else. This is just a mix